Did everyone enjoy our first battle?
Good.
All right, well, we are here to talk to you today about a very important part of our council, the Jedi Council of America Utah chapter. We want to talk to you today about accessibility and inclusion within our council. So, the Jedi Council was formed as an inclusive group in the local Star Wars community. We are performers, cosplayers, creators, and fans. Our council was formed in March of this year. So for the past 6 months, we have trained in lightsaber dueling techniques across all 7 forms and their subforms. We have shared costuming expertise. We have created original characters and their backstories. We have learned lore spanning the many eras of the Star Wars saga. And together we are creating a supportive, an accessible, and an inclusive local community within the Star Wars fandom.
It is true that in the Star Wars galaxy, sentients come in all shapes and sizes and ability levels. In understanding this, we at the Jedi Council welcome all sentients from all walks of life. No matter what your personal ability level or what your situation might be financially. To this end, there are 4 paths to Grand Master in the Jedi Council. Each path has ranks. There are 5 ranks: Padawan, Jedi, Knight, Master, and Grand Master. Doing it this way ensures that anyone can achieve the highest rank with enough effort and time. The Guardian is the path for those who choose the way of the lightsaber. They excel at combat and choreographed fights like you just saw. Sages crave knowledge. A Grand Master Sage would have knowledge of the Star Wars universe and its history. Sages climb through the ranks with their knowledge or by reenacting historical events from different eras. Next, we have the Sentinel. The Sentinels favor technical skills, whether it's repairing, crafting, or building, or even programming things. The Sentinel will have the ability to do so. They customize lightsabers, build cosplays, and program, or they can even do special effects on videos. Sentinels will always have the technical know-how to do so. Finally, we have the Consular. The Consular is a student of the Force. They are able to calm the minds of those around them with only their presence. Consulars rise through the ranks by helping to resolve conflicts or encouraging others. Consulars also make for expert recruiters for the Order. By simply being engaging and actively positive influence, they act as a sort of glue to hold the group together.
Now, I mentioned accessibility in costuming when we first came up here. As we all know, well, those of us in the Star Wars fandom, or really any science fiction know, they're not always able to translate to real life on the screen, right? So there's a lot that goes into that. Obviously, there is the financial barrier for a lot of people. Costumes they're not cheap, right? Skills also aren't cheap. Your time is not cheap. So it takes a lot of time, effort, and often money to put in these really screen-accurate translations to real life. With that said, what our council does is we encourage your own interpretation. We encourage fan-made interpretations of existing canon characters, original characters. We encourage everyone to, at some point, come up with an original character to fully really immerse yourself into the lore that comes with Star Wars. Of course, it spans millennia. And so there's so much rich history and so many different star systems and planets you can draw from. It's a great way to really immerse yourself in that. And with that comes a lot of accessibility to kind of put together the pieces that you not only can afford, but can craft, or you can access, or that work for your own body and your own abilities. Another thing that comes with accessibility in costuming is the translation to reality. I'm Mara Jade right now, but my absolute favorite character in the entire Star Wars galaxy is Padme Amidala. Yeah. Am I right? Now the thing about Padme Amidala, and this is canon, she literally uses repulsors in some of her gowns to hold them up. My personal favorite that I'll be showing off tomorrow night Clone Wars fan? This is a very niche reference. I'm going to be really impressed if anyone gets this. Her Clone Wars purple evening gown with the gloves, with the cutout, and the literally no back or anything, that literally doesn't work in real life without some really clever costuming tricks, right? So screen accuracy with things like that isn't just always possible. So that's not something we get hung up on, you know? Do what you can do, and we're going to encourage you along the way. And with our group come a lot of different expertise. Riken here is an amazing, I mean, you build lightsabers from scratch. It's phenomenal. He shows up at my house the other day. Hey, I made a new lightsaber last night. Like, that's incredible to me because I'm not a tech person, right? I am a self-taught sewist, leather worker, pretty much anything you can think of in the craft world I can do. So we often trade skills. We have a lot of 3D printers that can help you get to where you need to go. A lot of us have trade services. I've made several cakes that you'll see on the stage tonight in trade for other services like graphic design. Another thing is physical adaptability. This is going to sound nuts because I'm up here dueling on stage, but I have a real weird disability called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. And if you don't know what that is, my collagen is too stretchy, so I often dislocate joints. Some days, I mean, you'll see me rolling around the con in my wheelchair because I can't walk very far. And that is a really important thing because a lot of us have disabilities in this group. So that said, what you can do for your body, but the most important thing for us is to take care of your body and your health. So if you want to be a Mandalorian, but you can't bear the weight of the screen accurate, cool, like metal armor, that's something that's a huge barrier. So we can help you figure out what will work for your body. We can make it work with your equipment, your assistive devices that you use. You know, you can incorporate all of those things because there's a place in our galaxy for everything. We don't gatekeep body types, skin colors, ethnicity. It doesn't matter if you look like the actor from the movie. I mean, I'm Laura Jade and I'm brown, right? Everyone has a place in our galaxy here. We're happy to accommodate and help anyone who needs it. Do you have anything else to add? Yeah, so that said, I believe we have another duel. So we would like to introduce Mace Windu and his Padawan.